All right, today I'm going to take you guys into my Roth IRA portfolio, share with you guys how it's been performing compared to the market. I'm also going to take you behind the scenes and show you the overall performance of the portfolio and everything that's happened this month. And I got a couple of things on my mind about this I'm going to share with you guys. Maybe you guys can give me some help, leave me some of your suggestions down in the comments below. So let's get into that. And I'm going to share the screen with you guys really quick. Let's see. 3, 2, 1, bam. All right, so here we are inside of my Charles Schwab account. And what you're seeing right here is my rate of return for the past year, from September until September. And you can see my rate of return is 30%, but we're gonna see what that looks like compared to the markets. So if you look down here, we'll add the Dow here. So if you put the Dow here, then the orange, and we're in the blue, so we're outperforming the Dow by a lot, by, let's see how much, by almost 20%, 19%. So we're doing pretty good compared to that one. That's over the past year. Let's check out the NASDAQ. In terms of the NASDAQ, see we're slightly outperforming there, 30% compared to 25%. So we're outperforming the NASDAQ pretty good. Now if you look at the S&P, again, we're outperforming this too by quite a large amount, like, I don't know, 13% or so. Not too bad. And if we check out the Russell, we are also outperforming that by a large margin, by 20%. So overall, the performance has been pretty good over the past year. But as of lately, it's been lagging a bit, and I'm gonna share that with you guys too. So if we take a look over the past 3 months instead of a year, you can see it's only 3.76%. And what that looks like compared to the rest of the market, you can see the Dow is beating us really bad. Well, about 3%. The NASDAQ is, 8%. S&P is doing, 5% better than us. And if we look at the Russell over the past 3 months, 9% better. So this portfolio is lagging right now at this certain point in time. We're going to see why that is. So let's go have a look at that. So this, why is it line ChatGPT? That's weird. This is supposed to be my portfolio. There it is. Okay. So here we are in my Roth IRA spreadsheet where I keep track of everything. And if you look here, this is what I have. I have RGTI. And this is basically like a lottery ticket play. I plan to hold for a while. I believe this is going to be the winner in quantum. And you can see I have 100 shares at $11. And right now this thing is almost $30. So it's doing really, really well. Then the next one you see here, SCHB, 356 shares. So this is my price, 23, and it's at 25 now. So it's doing pretty good too. We have XDTE, 245. I bought this at 46 back at the very top of the market. And it's 44 now, so this one is not doing super well. See, SCHG, 290. Again, this one's doing really well. 29 is what I bought it, and it's 31. QQI, 55 shares. And this one's growing also. And then SoundHound is my second lottery ticket play. This is an AI voice stock, 100 shares. My cost is 9. It's at 16 now, so this one's doing really, really well also. Let's go have a look at what that actually looks like. Let me see, make it bigger so you guys can see. Well, it does this every time. Come on. Let's try this again. We'll do it like this. Now, hopefully you guys can see this. There we go. So here at the top right here, you can see there's Rigetti. Total return, $1,800 or 155 or 156%. So this one's doing really well. SCHB, we're up 8% on total return, 7 on the market. XDTE, this is the one that's actually dragging the portfolio down. So you can see this negative market return. Everything else is positive. Look, 151, 8, 3, 66. So this negative market return is dragging the performance down a little bit, but the total return is 6.7%. That's with the dividends included. So I was actually thinking about possibly removing this from the portfolio, but it does provide weekly income that I can keep reinvesting. So I'm not sure if I want to remove it and what I want to replace it with, but I do believe it's dragging the performance down a bit. So I'd like to hear your comments and thoughts on that down below. Let me know what you think about removing XDTE and would it be something good to replace it with. The next one I have, SCHG. You can see we're positive across the board here, more than 8%. QQQI is also moving slow, but it is positive, 3.9%. And then the total return, 7.3. So this is doing pretty good, but it is a little slow. And then SoundHound, which is my other lottery ticket play, 66% on market, 68 on total. That's including income I made from selling cover calls. So yeah, this one's doing really well too. I was actually considering taking some profits on these, but the initial plan was to hold these for like the next 15 years because I believe these are going to be the leaders in their space in quantum and in AI. And I think this is going to turn into thousands of percent. So I'm trying to not, just take profits just because it's up so much. I just really want to hold on to this, but I know the way the market fluctuates, these are going to go down, and up and down and up and all that stuff. So I'm trying to exercise some patience there. So we'll see. If you look over here really quick at my dividend log, you can see for the month of September, I didn't sell any covered calls on Rigetti, so I don't have any income there. SCHB paid me 26. XDTE paid me 194. I got 847 from SCHG and 35 from QQQI. And again, SoundHound. I didn't sell any options because these things were going through the roof, and I was afraid I would get called away and lose my shares. So I left it alone for now. But for the month, I ended up with just 264 in income, which isn't very much. But you see the portfolio is growing, doing pretty well. And also, lastly, I'll share this with you guys. In September, I did add $1,250 to the portfolio. And that was a $54,510 was the value. But right now, the value is $57,596. So it is growing. But it's underperforming the market. So we're looking at how to raise that performance up. And I'm thinking that's going to have to be possibly cutting this XDTE or QQQI or both and replace them with something else that has more growth potential, but I also want income. So I'm a little bit lost here on what to put in the place of this. So anyway, that's the Roth IRA portfolio. Love to hear your guys' thoughts and comments down below. And I look forward to reading those. And I'll see you guys on the next video.